Good morning everyone, week 2 of the Wake Up Stretch and Strength classes. So the focus today is going to be on glutes, so you need a band. It doesn't matter whether it's a thin one or a thick one, whichever works for you, just to add in a little bit more resistance and really wake your bottom up, ready for the day ahead. So let's just have that nice stretch. If you have just got out of bed, take your time. Let's just start warming everything up. So all I want you to do here is take in some big breaths. Really reach up, take it all the way down. Just really start enjoying getting some stretch through the arms, waking the back up, waking the legs up. Let's do one more of these. Scooping down and then stretching all the way back up again. And then we're just going to do some walkouts. So take a nice big stretch down, hands down to the floor, walk all the way out to plank position. You can drop down to your knees here, tuck your toes back under, walk through the hands and stand, reach up. Walk all the way out, all the way back in, taking that big stretch as you come up. We're going to do one more here, but stay in that walked out position. And we're going to bring your left leg forward. Now you might want to drop, I can't speak today, it's too early. Drop the back knee down, or you can keep it here into a full runner's lunge. Get a nice big stretch through that hip flexor at the back. No problem dropping the knee down. If you can't get your hands down to the floor, equally you might be up here. There's lots of things you can do to get that hip flexor stretch. Okay, let's take it back to plank. From here, we're going to take the right leg forward this time. Again, you can drop the left knee down, keep it here, or you might want to drop it and just come up to that high kneeling position. Breathe into it. Okay, from here, come into a kneeling position. We're going to take our left knee forward. The left heel is in line with the right hip. And we're going to stretch that right leg out behind us. This is into pigeon pose. Bring, if you can, your elbows down towards the floor. It's fine to stay here if this is too much for you. You can get a really deep stretch through the glute on the left hand side here. You might want to stretch your arms out ahead of you, bring your head all the way down to the floor, or maybe just into a half folded position. And breathe into that stretch. Bring yourself back up to an all fours position first. Then bring the right knee forward. That right heel is in line with the hip. Flex the foot. And stretch the left leg out behind. Again, you can fold the arms over, creating a little cradle for your head. Or bring it to here, whichever works for you. Okay, bring yourself all the way around, and then we're going to move on to the strength section. So you need your band. We're going to be doing 40 seconds of work. This is really going to wake your glutes up, especially if you are doing this first thing as a wake up class. You're going to be over and done with, and it's going to be breakfast very soon. So all we're going to do first of all is a squat. Nice and simple, feet hip distance. Push that bottom back, bend in the knees, and back to standing. Make sure you've got tension through the band. Just makes it that little bit harder. Oh, my hips are so crunchy. They're making all sorts of noise at the moment. Excuse me. Haven't spoken to anybody today. Not yet. I figured I'd film all of these first thing in the morning so that it was authentic. Okay, what we're going to do now is come down into that squat position. We squat with narrow feet, wide, narrow, and wide. We're going to do half going in this direction and then half going in the other direction. So I'm going to keep an eye on times. This one really builds up. 2 and 1, straight to the other way, out, in, seamless. Oh, okay, so side steps. I'm just going to move into this sideways position here. Ready to go. Again, push that bottom back. Big step, little, big step, little. Other way, big, little, big, little. Because it is so early in the morning at the moment, I feel like I'm having to talk very quietly. That might help you out if you have got up really early before anybody else to do this. Not too noisy, nice and calm. I like this time of day. Oh, has your bum woken up yet? Mine has. My goodness. Nearly there though. Oh my goodness. Okay, what I want you to do is a micro bend through this left leg. Lean slightly forward. We're going to take the right toes behind, squeeze back, down, from the side. So it actually builds up in this leg, in that standing leg, rather than the one that's going back. Oh, it's so hard. You need to hold on to something here for balance. Go for it. Oh, this is so challenging. 10 seconds. Switch sides. So right foot forward this time, left toes back, slight bend in that front leg. Take it back, down, down. We are down on the mat in just a second. Okay, down to the floor. Can you get down while you've still got your band on? So elegant. Okay, feet flat to the floor. Make sure the feet are out so that we have tension through the band. And we squeeze up, down, up, and down. Gosh, a glute bridge is so much harder after we've just done all of that glute work. This is so painful. I don't like to say painful. It's a very big challenge for the bum cheeks right now. Okay, give your knees a bit of a hug. Just give the bum a stretch. And we're going to take it to a glute bridge drive out. So this time, take it up, squeeze out, in, down, up, out, in, and down. goodness. Okay, roll yourself over onto all fours. So, shoulders, elbows, wrists stacked. What we're going to do here is take the right leg out, left leg out, sorry, keeping it bent. It's a bit like you're a dog and you're cocking a leg, basically. You might not be able to move very far depending on the strength of your band, and that's okay. Ten seconds here. We can do this. Oh, take your bottom back to your heels very quickly. Straight back in, moving to the other side. So right leg kicks out now. Out, in, out, and in. Keeping a bend through the knee. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Oh my goodness, whip your band off. Let's have a quick stretch. My goodness, that is hard. Quickly down into child's pose, arms stretched out. From here, bring yourself back onto all fours. Tuck your toes, push yourself up into a downward dog. Push through the hands. Now we're just going to walk slightly, pedaling through the feet. Bottom goes and hip goes all the way up towards the ceiling. Bring those knees all the way back down. You're going to rock yourself over onto your back, and then we're going to take the right ankle over the left knee, holding onto the back of your left leg and pull through. You can use your right elbow to push the bottom out a bit. Sorry, to push your knee out a bit, stretching the bottom. Oh, I need this. Okay, pop that leg back down, switch sides, left ankle over onto your right knee, hands through the gap, holding onto the back of your right leg this time. Pull it all in. That foot down, rock yourself to the side, and you are all done. Well done. I hope you're feeling very awake and ready to go.